So I disconnect the oven, I pull in the other oven, I can't connect it, and the gas is leaking, and whoa, the neighbor comes in. What happened? I said, we came out of slavery. Had to keep a straight face. He says, when was that? 3,000 years ago. He says, really? Well, get over it. Oh, you're still excited about not building pyramids? 3,000 years. To make the world godly means improve life on earth. God created the world that it should be a place where you can really live. The reason there was that big flood, with Noah, you read about it? It was because people made it impossible to live. It's not because they didn't believe in God. It's because they didn't let life, they interfered with each other's, they were bad to each other. And they made life on earth hell. So God said, okay, you're not helpful at all. And he wiped them out and started all over again. So what does it mean to make the world godly? Make life more livable. So if you work in a factory and you produce toothpaste, you're making the world more godly. Because with toothpaste, you can live a little better than without, or so they say. Whoever invented the electric toothbrush, going straight to heaven. Sliced bread, the heaven of heavens. In other words, anything you do that makes life more livable, you're not just making a living, you're serving God. Because we all believe in making life better. We all believe in fixing the world. But whose world is it? Who gains the most when we fix the world? Who cares the most whether the world gets fixed or not? Its creator. There's this guy who keeps confusing his metaphors. He says, come on, it's a simple concept. It's not rocket surgery. Who gains the most from the world being fixed? The creator, obviously. So everything we do that makes the world a little better, we are serving God. As Jews, we're given a more intense job, making the world better for the body is good. We share that with the rest of the world. But our unique job is to be a light to the nations, not a toothbrush. So we need to provide what makes life livable spiritually, mentally, purposefully. If you know you did that, then you've had a good day. Then you can sleep peacefully. You encouraged somebody, you helped somebody, you made somebody a little happier, which is huge these days. And then you invented a better mousetrap. It's been a productive day. You wake up in the morning and you know where you're going and what you're going to be doing and why. That is sanity. If I don't know why I'm here, we have discovered that that is not mentally healthy. Some guy is building something. He's driving nails into wood, and You say, what are you doing? He says, I'm not sure. What'd you think of this guy? Well, I'm nailing these pieces together. Why? I don't know. Would you say this guy is not moral? Or would you say the guy's not normal? What are you doing? You ask a guy, how you doing? He says, I'm alive. You say, why? He says, I don't know. Is that normal? It's common, but that is not a healthy state of mind. What do you mean you don't know? If you don't know what you're doing with a 2x4, you're already crazy. You don't even know what you're doing with your life? You're very crazy. That makes sense. So our biggest gift is not that we brought another religion to the world, or even the first religion. Religion can be good, it can be bad. It can make you healthier, it can make you very sick. But the Torah, it's our user's manual. Here's why you exist, here's how you do it, here's when you do it, here's how much you do. Very clear instructions. Okay, that was all an introduction. It's an introduction to a little story, incident. We lived on Edgecombe, and it was a week before Pesach, and I was up to my knees in aluminum foil because we're getting the house ready for Pesach. So I disconnect the oven, I pull in the other oven, I can't connect it, and the gas is leaking, and whoa. The neighbor comes in. He's not Jewish. He says, what happened? I said, we're getting ready for a holiday. He says, which holiday is that? I said, Passover. He says, what is that? I said, that's when we came out of slavery. We were freed from slavery. Got to keep a straight face. He says, when was that? I said, before Columbus? It was a long time ago. 3,000 years ago. He says, really? Well, get over it. We never stopped to think about that. Like, oh, you're still excited about not building pyramids? 3,000 years. Oh boy, I'm so glad I'm not a slave. It's ridiculous. The guy says, the United States gained its freedom from England 200 years ago. It was around 1976. He says, we gained our independence 200 years ago. Oh, no, okay, a firecracker, a hot dog. No big deal. It's been 200 years. It's been 3,000 years, and you're tearing your kitchen apart? That's a very good question. Why haven't we gotten over it? We were slaves in Egypt. If nobody told you, you'd never know. Why do you keep reminding yourself? It's not the slavery. First of all, in most places in the Torah and in Jewish writing, it doesn't say we came out of slavery. It says we came out of Egypt. Yeah, in Egypt we were slaves. But why can't you just say slavery? Why do you keep saying coming out of Egypt? That's like saying we left Germany during the war. You don't leave Germany, you escaped the Holocaust. Yeah, well, it was in Germany. Yes. What we can't get over and should not get over is how we got out. How did we get out of slavery? Pharaoh set us free? No. We rebelled and broke out? No. How did we get out of slavery? God came to us and said, you know, you're slaving for the wrong boss. Stop working for Pharaoh. I got a job for you. Come work for me. Job security is very good. You will have this job for the rest of your life. So that was it. Moshe comes to Pharaoh and says, it's been a pleasure doing business with you, but God needs us and we have to go. Right? That's what he said. Let my people go so they will serve me. That's all he said. He didn't say, oh, you're working us too hard. Geneva Conference, you can't enslave people. He didn't say that. He said, gotta go. That's what we can't get over. We can't get over the fact that God came to take us out of Egypt. We weren't expecting it. We weren't demanding it. But God said, no, I need you. Come to Mount Sinai, we'll talk. I'll talk. That's the part that we have to share with the world. It's not we need and God will help us. It's he needs and we will help him. He came looking for us. He created us. He chose Avraham. Come on, he did it all. Because it's his world. And he created us because he needs us to do something. He needed us to serve him in Israel, so he came to Egypt and said, come on, let's get out of here. That you can't get over. It's like when you're married, your wife can't get over the day you proposed. You say, come on, that was years ago. No, you don't get over that, because that's the cause of everything going on in your life right now. So how can we forget that God took us out of Egypt? Not that we got out of Egypt, but that he took us out. That's personal. You don't get over that. Yeah, even after 3,000 years. Because it's ongoing. He took us out of Egypt. He saved us from Haman. He saved us from the pogroms in the Ukraine. He saved us from the Nazis. Not all of us, those of us who are here. He is our God. Is that a religion? Hope not. If you enjoyed this conversation or this topic, and you're looking for more information, or you want to hear it again from another angle, there is a way to do that. And that is in this book. It's all there. Order it from Amazon. You can read it, reread it, and share it.